More Skattebo news here. He was named a secret weapon here. And I thought that was kind of interesting. Like, is he really a secret weapon after what he did in college? Like, he became like a household name to at least, people that are watching football. I mean, maybe not the average person at that point there, but he had such a huge performance at the end of the season there in Arizona State that he kind of, at least in the football world, became kind of a name there. And this was an article about sleeper picks by Draft Wire's Scott DiBenedetto. He said the Giants struck gold in the 5th round of the 2024 NFL draft with Tyrone Tracy. He rushed for 839 yards and 5 touchdowns while adding 38 catches, 284 yards, and a receiving score. They're hoping to duplicate that success with Skattebo. The Arizona State product is arguably the toughest running back in this year's class and can be a 3-down contributor in Brian Daboll's offense. He totaled 338 touches, 2,316 scrimmage yards, and 24 touchdowns last season, and has a play style that'll be hard to keep off the field. Skattebo may not hop Devin Singletary on the depth chart right away, but he'll get there in time. Guys, I think he could get there right off the bat. I hate to say it that way because Devin Singletary, you notice what happened when Tyrone Tracy went ahead and, started balling out. Did you really see Devin Singletary after that, guys? Did you see, Singletary just coming off occasionally and doing, occasional rush at that point to spell Tracy, and that's it? Like, Tracy was clearly the workhorse. Like, it wasn't like a split backfield in any way, shape, or form, which is what I think is going to happen with Tracy and Skattebo here. I think, Motor may end up being the third running back, which is crazy because he's getting paid a lot of money for, a running back and a lot of money for what he's going to end up producing probably this year in the field here. Not hating on him for saying that. I'm just saying it's a little odd. But, it's listen, you can make the case even he's potentially the best third running back on a season here. Like, how many teams have a guy who's a third running back on their roster that's not far removed from being a 1,000-yard player? Singletary did that multiple times. He did it in Houston. He did it in Buffalo. Like, this is not a scrub with no resume whatsoever. And while he was never an A-tier running back, he was certainly a B-tier. But I think Skattebo's got the chance really to be that split horse back there, for lack of a better term. Like, people say workhorse back all the time, everybody says, but split horseback, meaning he's going to do a ton of carries. Tracy's going to do a ton of carries, and basically everybody else in the roster, Singletary, Gray, Turbo, all the other guys that may or may not be on the roster when it's all said and done, will not get a lot of rushes at all. And that's if Eric Gray's even on the roster. I hope he's, gone like he needs to be there at that point there. But, like I said, I don't know if you can call Skattebo a secret weapon because of what he did, a sleeper pick there. But I do think that he's going to have a nice rookie season. He's done all the things right so far, and I think he's gonna fire up and bring a little toughness to this offense, which it needs. So I'm excited to see what he brings to the table here. I'm excited to see what the season brings for him. I'm excited to see the transition of the running game overall, and see what happens with Tracy being able to actually sit a spell.
Thanks for watching. Like the show? Of course you do, or you would have turned it off by now and not be hearing me. There are plenty of ways to support the show. YouTube is the best place to join us, and we offer memberships there with fun benefits like custom emojis and early access to video clips. Of course, there you can also send super chats and stickers to send one-time support payments. The best way to support the show is to buy these drunk idiots beers at buymeacoffee.com/2giantgoofballs. Along with one-time support payments, there are also monthly plans, so you can continue to help kill their livers each month. You can also show people that you are a goofball by visiting our store at 2giantgoofballs-shop.fourthwall.com. We got everything from shirts, hats, phone cases, funny candles, buttons, stickers, and even a 2 Giant Goofballs towel to dry off your goofballs. Of course, you can always support the show for free by simply hitting the like, subscribe, and share button wherever you are watching or listening to this. Hit the thumbs up on YouTube. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. It helps the show tremendously, and quite frankly, the goofballs suck at marketing and need your help to get the word out. Thank you for being part of the Goofball Army and for taking the time out to support the show.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you.